the worst, bitch.
Cunt. Oh, curb stomp patriarchy. Is it your contention that we live in a like full-on patriarchy, America?
No, the world.
The entire world?
Yeah, it's a system that is completely dominated forever.
So like even in like, I don't know, Sweden, people prop up Sweden as sort of like one of the more progressive countries out there with like universal health care, like maternity leave, and are they a flat-out patriarchy too?
Yes, there's still patriarchy in the system, even if it's not slaughter women outright. No.
So like what?
First of all, if I'm being recorded, I'd like to be asked first if you don't mind. Like, no offense or anything, I just appreciate it.
I'm just out here like, you know, just trying to get people's opinions. I thought there was going to be a riot today.
Oh, no.
There was last year, at least saw on the old news, but... So like, what would be the specific conditions under which like patriarchy could be like eradicated? Or is that possible in your estimation?
If we focus on the liberation of all women, including women that are systemically oppressed under multiple ways, then
like liberation, like how, like specific, like is it a policy substantive solution, or is it sort of like, so like would you like shift the culture in a certain way? Is that what you would be advocating for?
We would have to change the entirety of culture. It would just be imagining like we all have learned behavior. It would just be unlearning our behavior. It's different.
Unlearning.
Yeah, we would have to unlearn it.
That's like. That sounds like fucking Orwellian to me. It sounds like brainwashing to me.
Well, no, think about it. If you have a pet, right? You have a pet or a dog or something, right? And you don't want them, like, chewing on your furniture, right? The dog wants to chew on furniture.
Yeah.
But you can talk to that dog and say, don't chew on furniture. Eventually it's going to stop.
So
that's behavior.
Are you comparing men to dogs right now?
That's always the worst thing that they say. You can compare it to any animal, but no, that is the one that comes up with men. No, this is behavior that you learned, and that's all you can learn.
So is this intrinsic in all men that they learn to sort of demean and objectify and sort of like?
Would imply that happens to you when you come out.
So, okay, so socialized. You would argue that it's socialized.
Yeah, conditioned. Just like we drive on the right side of the road, we don't drive on the left side of the road. That's something that we learned here. It's just anything like that. We still learn it.
But I mean, you might just attribute it to like my privilege, but I don't see that men are socialized in that way. I think in a lot of instances that's like projection from people who have like an ideological predisposition to like see patriarchy in like a can of Skippy.
No,
because one feminist actually told me that the man on the Beefeater bottle, you know, Beefeater, I think it's like rum or vodka, I'm not sure, but if there's like a man with like a big stick, you know, and she's like, that's a symbol of patriarchy. It's like seeing.
There are lots of symbols.
So you agree with that? You would agree with that? Like a cartoon man on a booze bottle, like in a sort of like, you know, authoritative way. That's like a symbol of patriarchy.
There are symbolism that we see what a man is supposed to. Well, as somebody who's masculine identifying should be. There are certain things that men are expected to do, and that's a form of prejudice under sexism. So we all are impacted by it. It's something that we can all work together with. We have to work together. Because otherwise we can't have liberation and have a free society.
I just can't see the system everywhere like that.
Once you start looking for it, it's everywhere.
Well, yeah, but the evangelical Christians say the same thing about Jesus and Satan and stuff. I know, but isn't that sort of like the God of the gaps argument, or like confirmation bias sort of argument?
So you can definitely do confirmation bias based on the research that you're looking at in your echo chamber. That's not something that happens with complete understanding. So if you want to really learn these things, you can go online, you can follow different color activists, you can follow a lot of different things to get the full story on it. So I believed
in all of the stuff you're saying a matter of, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. I was hanging out with like all punk rockers and like DIY basement sort of shows, and like I read all the zines like and all that stuff, and I bought into like all that. But like, I don't know. I don't see as much basis for it anymore. I think minimally, like there are still some problems as far as that's concerned. But like,
well, for example, I don't think it's cool that I have to cover my face so I don't get rape threats in my inbox. I don't think that's okay.
Cover your face so you don't.
People ask me why I cover it, why I don't wear, why I wear sunglasses and things. It's because I don't like getting rape threats. I don't like being told, shut up, bitch. I don't like being told that I'm going to attack you. And that's something that my male cohorts think that people I work with aren't just good enough females.
That is a huge bummer that people are doing that.
And but that right there, you're just admitting that that's not okay.
Yeah.
If you can tell a man, don't send that to me. That is messed up. That's you challenging their behavior. So don't do that. You do not need to send me that email.
I mean, I guess,
this conversation, I guarantee you, somebody would send me a fuck you, bitch, I'll kill you.
I could say that my online experience, there's a lot of like, be it from right-wingers, they'll call me like a cuck, SJW, faggot, or whatever.
Are they gonna
and the people on the left will call me a loser, neckbeard, MRA, can't leave his parents' basement, can't get laid, and is pissed off about it and hates women.
I was glad you called all of that compared to I'm gonna leave you.
I'm sure someone has said like something close to that to me, and I just like brushed it off or blocked them or something.
But you were able to brush it off and block it. That's something you were able to do.
So the implication is that men are not being raped. So it's the implication here. Because I would argue the only real rape culture that exists is in prisons, which primarily affects men. You see, this is the kind of stuff that gets called like.
You're right. That's a form of rape culture.
That's
all rape, not just one kind. But I understand how you're trying to make it argument.
So when men get raped, we sort of like laugh about it.
No, not at all.
We laugh about it when it happens to men, I remember it was like, not me, no, society as a whole does. I would say that more realistically, a rape culture exists against men.
So how would you say that? How would you prove it? I don't believe that. How would you prove it?
I would say that, what I just said, if a guy's going to jail, everyone's just going to be like, oh, like, haha, he's gonna get raped in the shower. But if you said that about a woman, everyone would gasp and get you fired from your job. You know what I mean?
No, it's not okay to say men can get raped in prison. We need to end that too. That's a form of sexism. That's a form of patriarchy.
But wait, sexism can't exist against the powerful group, and men are the powerful group. I thought sexism was privilege plus power.
Systemic oppression.
The systemic of the institution of prisons that affects men.
That's one, yes.
By the way, when I talk about this stuff, this gets me called a neckbeard, MRA, loser who hates women by feminists. No, but I'm saying feminists on the internet.
But I'm not calling you anything.
What the fuck?
Oh my God!
I don't like Donald Trump, by the way. For what that's worth. All right, cool. Thank you for talking to me, though.
Subscribe, bitch.